guys, onto our windmills. So reaching down, we've got 10 windmills, nice stretch on the back of the legs. Good stuff. You may notice I put the record button on. As I said before, I've pinned myself, so none of you will be on the recording. I checked it on Monday and none of you appear on it, so it's just me. I can still see you all, and this is just for people that can't always attend my buggy workout mums who have got their little babies at home. Good work, guys, and we're pushing out to the side. Nice stretch down the side. Good stuff. So 10 of these. And then we're going to extend it into our legs. So the toes coming up to the foot, to the hand, and nice stretch on the back of the legs. Good stuff. My picture seems really fuzzy. Hopefully it's not too fuzzy for you guys. I'm just going to brighten up my screen. Oh, that's a bit better. Good stuff, guys. And then after the 10 legs coming across, we're going to go into 10 shallow squats. Nice and quick, just shallow little squats, just to get everything moving and working. So not too deep. Plenty of time for those later. So 10 shallow squats. And then I'm going to start jog on the spot. And you're going to give me 10 arm circles in one direction. And then 10 in the opposite direction for me. Good work. And then once you've done those, another 10 little squats, just tiny little bounces up and down, but make sure you're squeezing the bottom as you're coming up. Protect the lower back. Good work. And then after your 10 mini squats, we're into our lunges, so arms above the head into those lunges. Becky, if you need to stick with the shallow squats again, please do. Good work. And then after your 10 lunges, you're stepping between your hands, you're twisting towards the bent knee. Let's go for 6 here. So big step forwards, twist the chest towards the bent knee, and you're getting a nice stretch into the glutes and hip flexors. Good stuff. And then after your 6th one, you're going to come up. We're back down into inchworms, so reaching up, down towards your toes, crawling out. You got your 4 twists, twisting on those toes, arm coming up. And then crawl yourself back up again. I'm going to go for 4 here. So 4 of your inchworms with the 4 twists. Put my hair up in a minute. Forgot to do that. Good stuff. So 4 of these all together. Body nice and straight, tummy pulled in. You get that nice twist through the upper body. Legs working, core working, shoulders. Good work. So 4 here. And then back up again, and then we're back to a jog. So just jogging for me, just checking. All good. So back to jogging, this time we've got our boxing. See, 10 jack crosses, into 10 hooks. And then after your 10 hooks, you've got your 10 uppercuts. And then after your 10 uppercuts, you've got your 10 singles. Good work. You're doing this in your own time. Once you've done those, we're back to the legs. So working our way back to the beginning. So 10 leg swings, toe coming up towards the hands. And then after your 10 leg swings, we've got our 10 pushes. And then we'll finish off with our 10 windmills. Good work. And then back down to your windmills, 10 windmills for me. And then just do a little extra warm up for the upper body. So once you've done your 10 windmills, if you can grab your resistance bands, just going to do a little bit of extra on the upper body, a little bit chilly, make sure everything's ready. We're going to do 10 shoulder pull downs. We're just going to do 10 of each, so all the exercises we're doing later. Into 10 alternates down to the side. So 10 shoulder pull downs, 10 alternate arms from side to side. Then you've got 10 pulls in front, just warming up the chest and back. And then once you've done 10 of those, the band's going to come up, it's going to move to the front, and you're going to take it as far back as you feel comfortable, and then just do 5 here. So taking the arms behind you, nice stretch through the chest at the front, stretching out through the back. Keep the shoulders down as well. So 5 of these, and then I think we are ready to go. So our first section is cardio. Keep your bands for later on. Okay, so we've got 4 little combos. We're going to go for 20 seconds on round 1 and 30 seconds on round 2. You have a tiny little rest in between. So the first one, you're going to do a burpee. So burpee, straight into 10 high knees. And you're going to do those for 20 seconds. I think we're all okay for our burpees, aren't we? All right, guys, we're ready. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So burpee, up into 10 high knees. Nice and quick. I'll put the timer on now. Good work. Back into your burpee. We're halfway through. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Quick breather. I tell you the next one. It's 2-star jumps. 4 knee to elbow. Into 2-star jumps. Then impact version, stepping the star jumps, walking the knee to elbow. 20 seconds, and off we go. So 2-star jumps, knee to elbow, nice and quick. Nice big twist in the core. Back to 2-star jumps. Good work. Just 20 seconds, so we know what we're doing. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. Combo number 3. 10 mountain climbers, 4 spiders. I'm just going to show you. So you're down on the floor for your mountain climbers. Nice strong core. Then drive forward for your 10 mountain climbers. Then do 4 spider bands. So the knee comes outside of the elbow. If that's too much for anybody, 10 spotty dogs, 4 little squat pulses as the alternative. Right, 20 seconds and off we go. So 10 mountain climbers, 4 Spider-Man. Knee coming round to the side, towards the elbow, back to your mountain climbers. Really important you keep that core nice and strong. Tummy pulled in, don't let it sag. You want to protect that lower back. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. And the last combo is a side shuffle. 4 quick power jacks. 1 side shuffle, 4 power jacks. 20 seconds and off we go. So nice and quick with the power jacks. Little side shuffle, using all the space in the ring you've got. Good stuff. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Very quick breather. Grab a quick drink. That's the warm-up round. You know what you're doing. We're now going to go for 30 seconds of each exercise. So I have to grab a quick drink. Right. So back to number 1. 1 burpee, 10 high knees, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So got your burpee, up for your 10 high knees. Nice and quick. Trying to get in as many. Actually, you can get a 10-second breather after this one. The aim is to get as many rounds in as you can, because you know you've got that breathe. You've got 10 more seconds. I'll put my hair back now. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. Quick 10-second breather. Round 2 is 2-star jumps. 4 knee to elbow, low impact version if you need it. 30 seconds, off we go. 2-star jumps, knee as high as you can. Nice twist in the core. Good work. So get that knee up to the elbow, not the other way round. Good work, 10 more seconds. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. 10-second breather. I'm just going to do my shoelace up. All right, round number 3 is your 10 mountain climbers and 4 Spider-Man. So we're down on the floor for these ones. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So 10 mountain climbers. 4 Spider-Man. Knees coming around the side of the body to touch the elbow. So going to the side of the body, not across. Tummy pulled in, nice and strong. You've got 10 more seconds. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Quick 10-second breather, guys. And then we've got our last round, which is 1 side shuffle and 4 power jacks. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So side shuffle, nice and quickly power jacks. Use all the space you've got. Tiny little shuffles. Halfway. Good work, guys. Get a nice breather in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. Have a very quick breather, grab a drink, and we're on to our resistance work. You're going to need somewhere to do tricep dips if your wrist will allow, and a mat. I'm just going to open my windows, it's quite warm. Even in my little old conservatory. Right, okay guys, resistance work. We're doing little combos again. And you're going to do these in your own time. So we're going to do 12, tiny little breather, and another 12. So do 2 rounds of 12. So you're doing your tricep dips, on your bench, sofa, coffee table. Make sure whatever you're using is pushed up against the wall. Elbows are going backwards. Legs are nice and long. You're going to dip down, raise the leg up. Dip down, raise the other leg. If you have wrist issues, sit down and do 12 tricep extensions on each side for me. In your own time, guys. So 12. You're going to dip down, keep those legs long, raise a leg. Try not to let the body dip. Your body is up nice and tall as you do the leg raise. And dip down, raising the other leg. So you do the dip first, and then the leg raise. Elbows going backwards. Back as close to the bench as you can. So remember, those legs are long. You're putting more weight into the back of the arms and the triceps. Body up nice and tall. Once you've done your 12, have a little shake off. Straight into round number 2, exactly the same. We're going to do 12 again. If you're doing the bands, you're going to have the band do another 15 repetitions on each side with your resistance band. So I'm trusting you here to do your reps. Your legs are long, remember. If you can, if it's too much, keep the knees bent, but do a straight leg on the lift if you can. The lift is putting more weight into those triceps because you're taking one of your points off the floor. So you can do it with the bent knees, but straight leg for your kick. So 2 sets of 12. And then once you finish 2 sets of 12, you can give those arms a little shake off. And then we're down on the floor for press up. So when you're ready, pop yourselves onto your mat. Okay, different options. If you're doing your press ups, I'll show you the full version of what we're trying to do, and then I'll bring it down if you need it. So on our toes, we're doing normal press ups. You're going to press up down. You're going to reach back to the opposite foot. And then another press up, reach back to the opposite foot with the other hand. Hopefully you saw that okay. I'm going to dip the camera back down again. So you're on your toes, you've got to press up, reaching back to the opposite foot. And repeating to the other side. You're going to do 12. The other option, if you're on your knees, body weight is forward, you're going to do a press up and a shoulder tap. If it's too much, doing them on your toes. Okay guys, 2 sets of 12. So first set of 12, quick stretch off, and another set of 12. So I'm going to go for the full press up, reaching back towards the opposite toe. So I've got the weight into that one arm as you're pushing back. Core's going to work. I wish I could do these a bit more elegantly. The tummy's got to be pulled in for you to reach back using that core. And then once you've done your 12, take yourselves into a little chest stretch if you need it. Remember the low impact version is on your knees, body weight is forward, pressing down, and 12 shoulder taps for me. Good work. Once you have your breather, straight into round 2 for me, nice and quick. You're going at your own time, but that isn't meaning you can have too much of a breather in between, so you've got to move on. Good work, so you're reaching back, coming forwards for that press up. Make sure you've got a good press up technique. Your chest is between the thumbs, body is nice and straight. I've got short arms compared to my legs, I can't quite reach my toes. Good work, guys, and again, once you've done your 12, a little stretch off for me, and then we're going to go back onto the legs. So pop your mat out the way so you're not going to slip on it. Good work. Right, okay. Next one, on the same leg, we're going to a side lunge and a knee drive. So big side lunge, sticking the bum out, bring that knee up nice and high. 12 on each leg. We're not going to have a break in between because these aren't as hard. So we can go, and you're going to have a break as you move legs. So 12 on one side, and then straight to the other side. Side lunge, knee drive. So get that knee as high as you can. Side lunge as wide as you can. So you're really feeling that on the inner thigh. And then the knee as high as you can. Face the camera actually, I'm getting an angle. And then we've done 12 on the other side, straight back to your first side. No break on these ones. The legs can cope. Good work. So make sure that step is as wide as you can. Knee is up, way past the waist. Getting that knee up as high as you can. 12, again on each side. And then straight onto your last side. Arms underneath, that works for you. Good work. Trying to keep that torso upright a bit in that side lunge. And you should be feeling the burn on that leg that's staying still. Good work. And when you've done 2 sets of 12, have a little shake off for me. And then we're going on with some squats. Oops, what time are we going? In a minute. Right. Okay, so squats when you're ready, joining when you're ready. We've got narrow into wide, staying on the same side. Got 12, so each squat is 1. Make sure the narrow really narrow, the wide are really wide. So you can do 12 on one side, but don't swap to the side, the other side straight away, because once you've done your 12, you're doing 12 pulses in the narrow squat, 12 pulses in the wide squat, and then you go on the other side. So 12 narrow into wide on the other side. Good stuff. And again, once you've done 12 on this side, your 12 narrow into your 12 wide. Good stuff. Try not to shake off in between because you're going back the other way. So back into narrow wide on your first side for 12. Like I said, each squat is 1, so narrow is 1, wide is 2, 3, and carry on. And another set of pulses, so 12 pulses in the middle for your narrow. And then another 12 in the wide. And then you can go onto your final side, back into your narrow and wide again, so 12 here. Again, going your own pace, I'm going a little bit ahead so you can see what's going on. And then you've got your 12 narrow, ankles and knees together, and then your 12 wide. Good stuff. And then you can have a little shake off, and we're doing it all again, but just 1 round, and we're going for timing, so you don't need to have to count your reps this time. I'll give you a couple more sets to finish off. Get my timer ready, and we're all going to start again with the triceps. We're going to go for 30 seconds. So if you're using a resistance band, you'll go for 15 seconds on one side, 15 seconds on the other side. Otherwise, we're 30 seconds in the dips. Remember the leg raises. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So dip and your leg raise. Trying to get those legs nice and long. Put some more weight into the triceps. Back up against the bench. Leg as high as you can, cause kicking in with the leg raise. Good stuff, we've got 10 more seconds. 5 to go. Sorry, anyone on the bands, I've got to say halfway, didn't I? Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. And then we're back to those press ups. So back on your mat, 30 seconds of the 2 types of press ups, either on your knees with the shoulder taps or your full press ups, trying to touch the opposite toe. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So press up down, you're either touching the toe or you're doing shoulder taps. If the reaching back is too much, we want to do press up on your toes, you can do press up and shoulder taps here as well. Always lots of options, halfway. Good work. 5 more seconds. Get a couple more in. 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. Pop those mats out the way and we're back onto the legs. Okay, I've got the side lunge and knee drive for me. 30 seconds on the first side. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So side lunge, knee as high as you can. Make sure the step is as wide as you can. That knee is coming up here. You get those glutes working. Good work. We've got 10 more seconds on this side and then we'll swap to the other. 3, 2, 1. Straight to the other side. 30 seconds on the other side. Big step, knee drive. Again, knee as high as you can. Core pulled in. Balance. Halfway on this side. And 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Little shake off. And then we are into, open the doors, I'm hot, into our squats. Okay, so we've got narrow squats into wide for 30 seconds. We're going to do our pulses. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So narrow into wide. This time, try and stay low. Try not to straighten the legs. Keeping a bend in the legs. So those quads are working nice and strong. Make sure the wide squat is wide and the narrow ankles and knees touching. 10 more seconds here. So it might be fatiguing a bit because we've already done 2 rounds of this. 5 more seconds. So we're going to do our pulses. 3, 2, 1. 10 pulses in the middle. And then 10 pulses out to the side. And then when you're done, we're going to swap and do the same on the other side. 30 seconds, off we go. You've got your narrow, out into wide. Good stuff. So make sure you've got the real difference between the narrow ones and the wide ones. Good work. You've got 10 more seconds. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Your pulses. 10 pulses in the middle. Your narrow squats. 10 pulses in your wide squat. And once you finish those pulses, guys, have a quick breather for me. Grab a very small drink. We're back onto our cardio, so don't grab too much water. Okay, this is going to be the hardest round of cardio. We're going for 45 seconds of each combo. It's still not that long, it's under 5 minutes, so we'd be fine. So our first combo is a burpee and 10 high knees. So we can go 45 seconds. Remember, you've got the lower impact version, you can take it down a bit, and we will have a quick breather in between each combo. Right, okay, burpees, 10 high knees. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So burpee out, 10 high knees. Good stuff. Again, you've got a breather after the 45 seconds. We go 15-second breather. So we're under 5 minutes of work, halfway. Fifteen seconds to go. Make sure you're going as fast as you can. Let me come and look. can see you all going. Well done, guys. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Quick breather for me. And I'll talk you through our next combo. We have got 2 star jumps for knee to elbow. Make sure the knee is coming up, not the elbow coming down to the knee. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. 2 star jumps for knee to elbow. Make sure the knees up nice and high. Again, low impact version of the star jumps, particularly stepping. And then you can walk the knee to elbow if you need to. Good stuff, guys. We're halfway on this one. My trainers are really squeaky today. Good stuff, guys. 15 seconds. I'll never make a professional online instructor. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Quick breather for me. 15 seconds. And we've got round 3. 10 mountain climbers and those 4 Spider-Man. If that's too much, you've got 10 spotty dogs, 4 little squat pulses. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So your 10 mountain climbers and your Spider-Man, knee to elbow. On the outside, you get a little crunch in your obliques. Make sure your tummies are pulled in nice and tight. You're not letting the back dip or the bottom coming up too much. And you get a little crunch on the side with the knee. Good work, guys. We've got 15 seconds. The ones are tough, particularly on the shoulders. That's why we haven't worked the shoulders before. We do this long round. You've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Quick breather, and then we've got round number 4. Okay, we've got 1 side shuffle, 4 power jacks. Going in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So 4 power jacks. Nice and quick. Little side shuffle. So light on the toes. With the side shuffle, use all the space. I've only got a small space. You can still get lots of little shuffles in. Halfway. And my squeaky trainers. This is why I need background music. 15 seconds. 10. Little mouse. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Grab a breather and a quick drink for me, and then join me down on your mat for a bit of core work. And what have we got? Yeah, got 4 core exercises to do. Right. Okay. Down on your mats. I'll just tilt the camera down. Right. Okay. So we've got 4 core exercises. Notes. We're going to go for 30 seconds. The first one is under leg sit-ups. You have a nice long body. And as you sit up, you're going to bring the leg up and a little clap underneath. Postnatal on your back, and you've got your toe taps or leg extensions, depending on where you are postnatally. All right, guys, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Long body, leg up, clapping underneath, back down again. Make sure, I know I nag about this, don't use your arms to propel you up. Make sure it's your core bringing you up. Do it slowly and controlled. And then taking the arm underneath, lifting that leg up as hard as you can. Little crunch in the core as you're coming up. Good work. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. The next exercise is scissors. And then postnatal ladies, you're going to go for your hip bridges. So just standard hip bridges up and down. The rest of our scissors, you're going to crisscross from side to side and go up and down Watch your lower back. Don't go too low if you feel your lower back is starting to take the strain. Okay, 30 seconds. Off we go. So scissor the legs. As low as you can, scissor them back up again. Postnatal, you're coming up into your hip bridge and slowly rolling back down again for me. Good stuff. So we're over halfway on these ones. Watch the lower back. Nice quick scissors with the legs. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Little hug of the knees into the chest. Next one, we're on to a plank. We're doing plank hip rotations. For postnatal, you're going to be on your knees and you're going to be doing bird dog. So opposite arm to opposite knee. So bringing that little crunch in. The rest of us, you're in a plank position on your elbows and you're going to twist the hips. So bringing the hips from side to side. A little twist from side to side, really working those oblique muscles on the side. Right, 30 seconds and off we go. So dip, you're twisting on the ball of on the tip of the toes and you're taking those hips down to the side. Tummy's got to be pulled in nice and tight. You can do these on your knees if you need to. You just can't get the rotation as much, but it's still fine to do it if you need to be on your knees. You've got 10 more seconds. Watch your plank position, make sure that bottom isn't coming up while you're doing these. And 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys, and we can all join in for the Russian twists. So postnatal, you're going to sit up tall and you're going to keep yours to the side, sitting up nice and tall. The rest of us are going to lean ourselves back. We can take those feet off, I reckon. So feet off, twisting hands from side to side. All right, guys, off we go. 30 seconds. Grab a weight if you've got one, and you can twist the weight from side to side. Make sure you're getting your hands to the side of the waist and you reset again in the middle. Good stuff. We're halfway through. If it's too much for both legs, maybe keep one leg off, or you can put both back down if it's too much. Postnatal, you are sitting upright though for yours, so we're not engaging too much of the abs at this point. Good work, guys. 3, 2, 1. I'll allow you a very quick body stretch if you need it, and then pop yourselves up and pop your mats out the way. Good work. On to round 2 of the resistance work. You're going to need your band, so grab a quick drink if you need it first, and we're going to be using the resistance bands. Okay, same approach as before, 2 sets of 12. So we've got 2 exercises that we're doing. So we're going to do 12 pull downs, straight into 12 on each side. You're not alternating, you're staying on the same side. And you do 2 rounds of these ones. So the band's above, bring it down for 12. Good work. And then when you've done the 12 doubles, you're sliding the arm down the side. One arm is staying straight and pulling away. The other arm is sliding down. Make sure you've got a nice bit of resistance. So 12 on the side and then 12 onto the other side. No break after this one. So once you've done 12 on each side, you're going to go straight back into your doubles. Straight into 12 again. No break. Don't shake off in between. Don't rest the arms. I want them to keep working, and you should start to feel it in those shoulders. So 12 doubles again, and then straight into the 12 singles. Good work. So 12 on one side. Like I said, I'm going ahead of you. Take your time on the reps. Make sure you're doing the full reps, and then 12 on the other side. And then once you've done your 2 rounds, you can bring the arms down and have a little shake off. Good work. We're then sticking with the band for our next arm exercise, and we're going for bicep curls, but again, slightly different. You're going to put your foot under the band, you're going to twist it around the hand. You're going to do 1 full range, so all the way up to shoulder, all the way down to thigh, and then half. So it's 1.5 counts as 1 rep. So all the way up, and then halfway. And you're going to do 12 of those. So 1 single and 1 half rep counts as 1 rep, if that makes sense. So you're doing 12 of those. And then once you finish the 12, you're going to give me 12 pulses here in the middle. Then you can relax and you're going to go for round 2, staying on the same side. So you're not giving yourself much break in between. You can really get those biceps working. So I forgot the halves then. We've done your 12, you've got your 12 pulses. And then I'll let you stretch off a little bit, reshape the shoulders, and back into round 2. Same again, 1 full range, 1 half. So all the way up to the shoulder, the other half just up there. Keep the top of the arm stuck to the upper body. So you've got your 12 here, you should be starting to feel it. We're not giving that muscle any break. And we're doing a different ways of doing the bicep, if that makes sense. So that muscle's just got to work that a little bit harder. And then a combination of adding in those 12 pulses at the end. If you're not feeling it in there, then you've got your resistance too low. So a bit more resistance on your band. And then once you've done your second round, you can swap over to the other side. And of course, we've got to do exactly the same on the other side. So make sure you've got a nice bit of resistance, stick the upper arm to the body, all the way up, and then halfway up counts as 1 rep. And again, you're doing 12. So again, you're going in your own time here. Don't worry if you're not at the same point as me. I'm just getting a bit ahead, maybe doing the odd less rep just so I can show you what's coming next. This is your class, not mine. Good work. And then you've done your 12 of those, your 12 pulses in the middle. And then I'll let you have a little stretch off of your pulses, and then you're back into round 2. So full range and then half, 12 of those. I definitely work harder on Zoom than I do in person. Certainly if I have equipment. Good work. So you got your 12 here. Don't forget the little half pulse there, and then you've got your 12 pulses at the end. Good work. Have you done those? Hopefully you're feeling that in those biceps. You can pop the band away, so we don't need that. We'll need it again in a minute, but not just yet. And then we're working on our legs. So Becky, with these ones, we have got lunges. If you need to go into your double pulse, what am I saying? Squats. So you've got your step again, you've got your step up and step back down again with that knee drive. The rest of us, we're into a back lunge and knee drive. You can do 12. You can add the hop in if you want to. Once you've done 12, like the biceps, we're going to do 12 pulses. Then you can go straight into round 2. So back lunge and knee drive. You can choose if you want to add the hop in, or you can keep it static. And then once you've done your 12, you're keeping that back lunge, whoops, and you're going to go for 12 pulses. Once you've done your 12 pulses, you're back into round 2. Becky, you can do 12 pulse squats if you're doing the squat ones. So after your 12 pulses, same again on the same leg. We're not swapping legs. We're doing the 2 rounds and 2 sets of pulses on the same leg to feel the burn. And then once you've done your second round of your back lunge and knee drive, you've got your last 12 pulses on that side. I'll let you have a little shake off. And then you're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So into your back lunge, knee drive on the other side. You've got your 2 options. Your more static option, or you can add the hop in. Make sure you are getting that back lunge nice and deep at the back, even if you're doing the hop. Watch your footing behind you. So again, you've got your 12 back lunges and knee drives, and then you've got your 12 pulses. I'm going to hate the number 12 at the end of this. No shaking off. After your 12 pulses, you're back into round 2. 12 knee drive and back lunges. And then after your 12th one, you got your last set of 12 pulses. That was horrible. Then you can have a little shake off if you need to of the legs. Sorry, that was pretty horrible. The next one's quite a nice stretchy one, but balance is needed for this one. Okay, Carry on doing your reps. I'm going to show you what we've got coming up. We've got a single leg squat, so the legs out in front. The legs out in front. You're going to do your single leg squat into your single leg deadlift. As you can see, I had to reset myself then. I'm going to do that one again. I can't do it and talk. So single leg squat, leg out in front. Then bring that leg behind you, touching the floor as that leg goes up, squeezing the glutes. You're going to do 12 on each side of try not to wobble and put that foot down. Okay, let's go. So knee up, coming down to touch the floor, and then back up again. Make sure the arm and leg move at the same time. Don't kick the leg up and shove the arm down. You need to move as one piece. If you need to pop that foot down in between, please do. But the aim is to not. You've got to use this core, and you get your nice stretch through on the hamstring there. So 12. And then once you've done 12, you're going to do 12 on the other side. So reset on the other side. Need to gain your balance on the other side. Knee as high as you can. Leg behind you and that arm coming down towards the floor. Again, 12. On the other side, you can pop the hand on the floor if you can reach for a bit of balance while you're down there. But make sure you're really squeezing the glutes of the leg that's moving. I'm rubbish at these when I'm talking. Good stuff. Okay, once you've done 12 on each side, it'll shake off, and we've got to do one more set on each side, and then we are done with those. Good work. So have a quick shake off in between if you need to. And then onto the beginning side again. So the knees up nice and high, leg coming down towards the floor. Sorry, leg coming up in the air and the hand is coming down towards the floor. So 12 again on each side. So take it nice and slow and controlled. Don't rush these ones. It's not a knee lift, is it? I'm so sorry. It's a single leg squat. I thought it was a bit easy. Leg out in front, single leg squat. Don't redo them if you did them as I told you to, which is incorrect. Just start the new ones with the single leg squat and the leg coming behind. I thought that was a bit easier than I planned. It's a long day after homeschooling. I'm working. That's my excuse. The juggle is real. And then you've got your last side for me. Your single leg squat, hand coming down, leg coming up behind you, sitting right back on that single leg squat. Really squeezing that glute as you take that leg behind you, trying to keep the hips facing down towards the ground. Don't let the leg come out to the side and tip. You want those hips facing down towards the ground. Good work. Once you've done those, you can have a very quick breather, grab a quick drink. We're back to our one last round of cardio. Just 30 seconds this time of each exercise. So you got our 4 combos, just 30 seconds. You already had the hardest round, so this one will be absolutely fine. All right, guys, let's get going. So you've got 30 seconds. Our first one was a burpee with 10 high knees. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So burpee, 10 high knees. Put the knees up as high as you can. It's the last time we're doing these tonight. Halfway. Good work, just 10 more seconds. We're going to have minimal breaks in between. It's just 2 minutes of cardio. 3, 2, 1. You've got the time for me to reset the timer. All right, guys, 2-star jumps, 4 knee to elbow. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Knee up as high as you can. Nice big star jumps. Don't forget the low impact version if you need them. Make sure the knee is coming up to the elbow and across the body. 10 more seconds. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. You got your 10 mountain climbers and your 4 Spider-Man. 30 seconds. Off we go. Or you've got the squatty dogs and the 4 squat pulses if you need it. So drive the legs. 4 Spider-Man, knees coming to that knee. Keep that nice, strong, straight arm plank position in the mountain climbers. Give it, we got 10 more seconds. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. The last 30 seconds of cardio. Side shuffle for power jacks. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So nice and quick. Trying to get as many reps in as you can. Halfway. Good work. 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. Have a very quick breather and a drink. We've got no more jumping around now, so you want to glug a bit of water, please do. And then maybe back down on the mat to finish off with some core work. Cool. Okay, we kind of get to lie down. She says, you know that isn't true. Right. Okay, the first one, we are in a bear crawl position, but we're not doing bear crawls. So you're on your hands and knees. You're going to slightly lift the knees off the floor, show the tip of your toes, and we're doing shoulder taps in this position. Try not to twist the body. And you've got those knees lifted, so more of the work is going into the core. Postnatal, you can be on all fours, and you can do alternate glute kicks instead, if you need that option. Right, okay guys, we're going 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So lift the knees off, you're just on the tip of your toes, and you're doing your shoulder taps. These are tough, we're just doing 30 seconds. We're trying not to move too much of the body. Make sure those knees are off the ground. A lot of work going on in the core to keep you up. Quads are kicking in. Good work, we got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's a horrible one. All right, guys, we're into our side plank. This is fine for everybody to join in. We've just got different options. So first option is have your knee on the floor, bottom knee on the floor. Top leg is straight. We're going to do thread the needle, so thread the arm, and then a leg kick. Mind whatever's at where your foot is. The second option is to stack the feet on top of each other. Twist the arm under. Leg raise. Don't do this with the leg raise. This should stay still. If you're finding that's happening, pop that knee down and do the leg raise like that. All right, guys, we've got 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So your 2 options, and you're going to thread the arm under, raise the leg. It's not a kick, it's a controlled raise. So you're keeping that nice strong midsection. And again, don't let those hips and ribs come down to the bottom of the mat. We've got 10 more seconds here. And then of course we've got to do the other side. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Flip yourselves over onto the other side. Got 30 seconds here. Okay, remember your 2 options if you need it. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So you've got your arm twist and your leg raise. Again, if it's too much of the arm twist and leg raise, you can just keep your side plank. If you want a challenge, even if you've got that bottom knee down, there's still a good challenge doing the arm twist and the leg raise. Make sure that torso is not moving, particularly when you do the leg raise. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. Okay, postnatal, you're going to do your bird dog on the other side this time. Show on all fours, opposite arm, and bringing the knee towards the elbow. The rest of us on our backs, and we've got reverse crunches and leg extensions. So reverse crunches, the legs are up high, pushing up, try not to press down on your mat if you can go into arms up. Reverse crunch, you can do your double leg extension, or you can go into single leg extensions. We can go for 45 seconds here because we've got 2 little exercises in one. Right guys, when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So pushing up, and then your leg extension. Whether you're doing single or double, watch your core, watch your lower back, particularly if you're doing the double. You need to watch your lower back. Make sure you're pushing up with the reverse crunch. Don't fling the legs over your head. You're pushing upwards. And then lowering the legs. There should be minimal swinging. The feet shouldn't be going over the head. They should be going upwards. Good work, you've got 15 seconds. And then we're just finishing off with a bit of glute work. Good stuff. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Have a little stretch out for me. Stay on your back. Bring your feet up towards your bottom. We're going hip bridges. You've got your 3 options. You've got your normal hip bridges. You're coming up, hold for 3 counts, and slowly back down again. Or option number 2, arms off as well to make it harder. 1 leg up, and you're pulsing on one side. We go for times, be 30-second pulses. Option 3, leg up, lowering the heel, coming up again. Again, don't let the bottom sink down as you're doing that. If that's happening, just go to the leg pulses. All right, guys, we're getting 30 seconds on each side. If you're doing the normal hip bridges, you're just going to go for a minute of hip bridges. Right, 3, 2, 1, off we go. You've got your normal hip bridges. Again, hands can come off here as well. You've got your single leg pulses. You're staying on the same side, don't swap. Or you've got your leg extensions in your hip bridge, but don't let the bottom come lower to the ground. You've got 10 more seconds. And we'll all have a little reset. And then if we're doing the single leg work, we swap to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, guys. Reset. Come back down. And we're going to go for the other side if you're doing the 1 leg stuff. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So in your hip bridge, you got your pulses or your leg extensions. Make sure the bottom isn't coming down. I can't see you, so I just have to trust you that bottom isn't coming down as you lower the leg. Arms off the ground if you can, just makes it a bit harder. All the work's in the quads, the glutes, and that core. Good work, guys. You've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down up your hip bridge. Don't just slap yourself down. And then have a full body stretch for me. Stretching the arms. I'm going to do some of our stretches down here on the floor. Excellent work tonight, guys. Okay, let's stretch off the first leg. I'm going to bring 1 leg up. Handle behind the back of the thigh or the calf muscle, and bring that leg towards you. The leg on the floor you can either have straight or bent, depending on what's more comfortable. Flatten up the foot. Getting an extra stretch on the hamstring. And then give your ankle a twist. 5 in one direction while you're still in the hamstring stretch, and then 5 in the opposite direction. And then when you've done those 5 in each way, bring the ankle of the same leg onto the knee of the other leg, thread the hands through, and pull that opposite thigh towards the chest, and the other knee's going out to the side. You can use the elbow of the same arm if you need to push it out, and you should feel a nice stretch into the glutes and the outer thigh. Good strong stretch this one. Good stuff. And then swap over to the other leg. So back into the hamstring stretch on the other side. Make sure you're only grabbing behind the thigh or the calf muscle, never behind the back of the knee. Flatten that foot to get an extra little stretch. And then you can do your 5 ankle twists in one direction, and then 5 in the opposite direction. And then once you finish those ankle twists, bring that same ankle over the other knee, and like we did on the other side, thread the hands through and bring that leg towards the chest as you take the other one out to the side. I'm really pulling until you feel that nice stretch into the glutes. A bit painful, this stretch, but it's a good way to stretch off the glutes. Particularly if you run a lot, it's a really good stretch to do. Good work. And then when you're done, very carefully come up to seated before you take yourself up to standing, as we've been down on the floor for a while. Just let the blood get up through the body. Good stuff, guys. And then we're just going to finish off with our quad stretch. So heel up to bottom, knees together, push forwards. If you need to head off, so I'm running a little bit late, sorry, please do. If you need to do more stretches as well, please do. So heel up to bottom, knees together, pushing forwards for the quad stretch. And then onto the other side for me. Make sure that heel's as close to the bottom as you can and the knees are touching. Good stuff, last couple of stretches. Triceps, one arm up, bring it down behind the neck, stretching off the back of the arm. And then swap to the other side. And then just a final stretch, stretching up above your head, rolling down nice and slowly. And you should feel release on the lower back here, just hang here. Thank you very much for joining. My Zoom